Good morning, everybody. Welcome into the Ravens Rundown. On today's show, I got to tell you about something that Malaki Starks said. And if you're standing in a room that has four walls, just a little bit of a disclaimer, you might run through them after you're going to hear what he had to say. Before we get into his quote, make sure you guys hit that sub button, okay? We are battling the Chiefs report all May long. As you guys know, like I said in yesterday's video, Tyler Jones is the host of the Chiefs Report. If you remember that name, it's because he was the host of the Ravens Rundown. And then he abandoned you and left you to host the Chiefs. Let's put him in the dirt, okay? Hit that sub button. Show him who's the real kings. Disclaimer number 2. You use the 27th overall pick on a guy who not only looks great in that purple Ravens uniform, but has that dog in him. You don't need to wait to see anything out of Malaki Starks, in my opinion. You don't need to wait to get the question answered, is this guy going to come in here and be an absolute dog? Does this guy play like a Raven? Because what he had to say, I can promise you he does. He was asked a question when he went on SportsCenter. Which quarterback are you looking forward to picking off the most? Great question, by the way. One that kind of makes you think, if you were in his position, what would you say? It didn't take him long to answer. Here's what he had to say. I want to get Josh Allen. Short and sweet, ladies and gentlemen. And that makes me absolutely just turn up. Fire me up, Malaki. The thing is we need that. Not just that attitude, not just that edge, not just somebody who could come in as a rookie and have that sort of confidence. We need somebody to pick off Josh Allen. We need somebody to make those big plays in those big-time situations. Because you know what didn't happen? The last time you played Josh Allen, nobody picked him off. In fact, he completed 72% of his passes, had a QBR of 71.1. And like you said right there, like I said, you look at that interception number, and that looks like a big old goose egg next to it, in my opinion. This has been a problem. And the last 6 playoff losses, this team cannot seem to get a turnover. And on the opposite side of the football, the offense has more turnovers than a bakery. 15 turnovers in the last 6 playoff losses for Baltimore's offense. Their defense has forced 2. And if you look even a little bit closer, let's say the last 2 playoff games, the 2 most easiest in memory, the loss against Kansas City at home and the loss last year, I know, I'm still not over it either, against Buffalo in the playoffs on the road, the turnover margin combined was 6-0. That's not good enough. Plain and simple. I mean, just look at it, chart it out, right? You got 3 turnovers, an interception, 2 fumbles. And then in 2023, 2 interceptions, a strip sack. 2022, an interception, a fumble. 2020, a pick 6. 2019, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble. Now, that's not the defense's fault that you're turning the ball over that much, but what it is the defense's fault is they're not getting the ball back for you. They haven't done it once in the last 2 games. Somebody needs to step up in these big moments. Somebody has to step up in these big moments. The question then turns to, is Starks going to be the guy that does that? And so far, when he played in some big moments in college, and trust me, ladies and gentlemen, at the University of Georgia, you play in some big moments, he had some really great games. You go back to 2023, conference championship game, 8 tackles, 6 of those solo and a pass deflection. The 2023 Orange Bowl against Florida State, he got an interception in that one. The 2024 conference championship game against the University of Texas, 8 tackles, 7 of those solo. I love the confidence out of him. I love the fact that he's not scared, he's not afraid to go on national television and answer that question with 100% honesty and with 100% confidence. I want Josh Allen. Well, Malaki, go get him. Because so far, nobody's been able to do it in the postseason, in the clutch yet on this roster. Step up. You be the one to do it, okay? Are we excited to watch Malaki Starks? If so, go ahead and spam those 24s down below. I cannot wait to see this guy. He plays like a Baltimore Raven. He looks like a Baltimore Raven. He smells like a Baltimore Raven. And now he is one. Let me know how you're feeling down below. I think it's going to happen. I really do. I think he's going to be able to be the guy that comes up in the clutch. Now, it might not be against Josh Allen. We're not guaranteed to play Josh Allen in any big-time moment, big-time game up in the next couple of months. You got to think there's a chance that you will just because the state of both those rosters. But I believe it's going to happen because I believe in Malaki Starks. 23 pass breakups and 6 interceptions in his last 3 seasons in college. His only 3 seasons in college. This is a dude that can do it not only on the ground and get you to the ground by tackling you. He's aggressive. He's physical. But he also has unbelievable ball skills. Pause. But I mean it, okay? I really do. I know every single one of you guys has seen the 2 plays that I'm about to throw up on screen. But hell, I'm going to throw them up there anyway. The interception against Oregon a couple years ago. I actually believe... no, this is the first game of his sophomore year of college. Honestly, it might have been the first game ever for him in college. I can't remember. Regardless, it was a phenomenal interception. And then you go to last year's opening kickoff. The splattering against Clemson. Look at that interception. Now look at them side by side. This dude can go get the football. He's aggressive. He's a ball hawk. But he's also incredibly smart. He's everything you would want in a safety. He's Kyle Hamilton, just younger, in my opinion. I'm so excited to see him go pick some dudes off this next season. And I hope that it's Josh Allen. It's Vegas time. We haven't done this one in a while because we've been out in the offseason. I'm going to set the line at 3.5 interceptions for Starks in 2025. You going over that or you going under that? Dilly, you going over or under? Producer Dylan's going over. I'm going over. You let me know what you're doing in the comments section down below. While you're down there, go ahead and click the link, chatsports.com/Starks. If you are as fired up about this guy as I am, if you're coming away from this video just absolutely blood rushing through your veins, purple blood that is, and you want to support our friends over at Fanatics, support us right here at the channel, and support Malaki Starks, chatsports.com/Starks is where you need to go to get your new Malaki Starks jersey. They got it in purple. They got it in white. They got it in black. You can get it any of those. Women's, men's, kids, no matter. They got it all. Chatsports.com/Starks is where you need to go. Of course, the link to that promo will be in the comments and also in the description of today's video. We thank our sponsors, Fanatics, for helping us out. So this team in 2024 had 12 interceptions, which sounds like a good number, but it's not. Bottom half of the league. And if you remember back to the game against the Cleveland Browns, it was bad. It was bad. They were dropping interceptions all over the place. One of those in the end zone. Another one going up against Cedric Tillman at the 20-yard line. And then this was the worst one of them all. Now, I hate to sound like I'm bashing on Kyle Hamilton because I absolutely love Kyle Hamilton. But this was a bad interception or a bad dropped interception. And what it led to was a touchdown for the Browns, and they ended up winning that football game. Nobody could come up with the play there against Jameis freaking Winston. Nobody could do it. They dropped interception after interception after interception, and now I'm hopeful they've got a guy in Malaki Starks who won't do that, who's going to come up clutch. Because he's already started off his tenure as a rookie looking at the MVP last year in Josh Allen. Now, he shouldn't have been, but he's looking at him and he's saying, you know what? I want Josh Allen. I want to pick off Josh Allen. He fits into this lineup so well. Excited to see him next to our Darius. Excited to see him next to Kyle. It's going to be a phenomenal season with him in the back end, with him in the defensive back room, and really excited to see what this cat's going to be able to do as a rookie. Make sure you guys subscribe because we're going to be keeping you up to date with everything surrounding Malaki Starks, surrounding the Baltimore Ravens for the rest of the offseason and into the season as well. Don't miss a moment. We'll see you next time.